New moon manifesting. The new moon is such a powerful time to manifest. And this is because the new moon marks the beginning of a new lunar cycle. So that means that this is a good time for fresh starts, new beginnings, and growth and transformation. So during the time leading up to the new moon, you might start to feel a little bit more introspective and you might feel a little bit tired. You may sometimes feel weird the days leading up to the new moon, and this is because of the gravitational pull of the moon. A lot of researchers have theorized that humans are reacting to subtle changes in the Earth's magnetic field that occur with the moon phases. It is thought that at the time of the new moon and the time of the full moon, like the tides, our emotions are pulled to the surface and our feelings are heightened. So while the full moon tends to bring all of those intense emotions to the surface, the new moon is all about reset, resting, and relaxation. Every month, the new moon brings us the amazing opportunity to embrace new paths and possibilities in our lives and to come more into alignment with our goals and plant the seeds for positive changes in our future. So this is a great time for renewal and fresh starts. But how do we manifest with the new moon, right? I'm going to share with you my favorite new moon manifestation ritual. So first of all, we're going to set up a sacred space. So let me take you back here to my sacred space. Welcome to my sacred space. So when you are setting up your own sacred space for your new moon ritual, you can either use a little table like this, or if you don't have a table, that's totally fine too. You can just set up a little space on the floor. I used to do that all the time. The first thing that you are going to need for your sacred space is crystals. Let's get some crystals. So what I like to do when I'm setting up my sacred space is create a little bit of a crystal grid. You can use whatever crystals you feel like are personally calling for you that want to be a part of your crystal grid. But I do have some crystals that are my favorites for the new moon rituals. And the first one that I like to use is clear quartz. So this is a very universal and adaptable crystal. And this crystal can actually be programmed to any vibration or frequency you would like it to hold. So you could actually charge this crystal with the intention of your new moon manifestation. Another crystal that I love to use is lapis lazuli. Woo! I'm not 100% sure I'm saying that right, but I love this crystal so much. This is like probably my favorite crystal, honestly. But it's great for new moon manifesting as well. Lapis lazuli is pretty popular, right? This stone has been used for many years in sacred spaces, so it is a great one to have in your new moon sacred space. And this stone is great for finding clarity and inspiration and also opening up your mind to new possibilities. So if you're looking for some guidance, for some clarity on what exactly you should manifest or what intentions you should set, this is a great stone to have. And last but definitely not least is labradorite. I love this crystal for new moon manifesting, and I also, side note, love this crystal for sleeping. I love to keep this crystal by me when I'm sleeping, either next to my pillow or on my nightstand. It's a great crystal for sleeping in dreams, but that's unrelated. For the sake of this video, labradorite is a great crystal to use for your new moon rituals because this is a good growth crystal. It's a crystal of transformation. Labradorite works on your third eye and crown chakras to help open up guidance from the higher realm. So you can get guidance from your spirit guides and your higher self by using this crystal as a conduit. And since this stone is so good for growth and transformation, it's really good to have when you are calling in some sort of change or a new beginning in your life, such as what we're doing with the new moon ritual. So those are your crystals. So just to recap, we have the clear quartz, which we can actually charge with our intention of what we want to manifest. We have the lapis lazuli, which is going to bring us clarity and wisdom. And then we have the labradorite, which is going to help you connect to your intuition and your higher self so that you can align with your highest potential, your highest timeline that's available to you when you're doing your new moon manifestation. So those are your crystals. So when you're setting up your altar, I just want you to intuitively place your crystals where they feel like they want to go. And of course, as I mentioned before, you can use other crystals. I use like all of these crystals like pretty much all the time. So do not feel limited to only these 3 crystals that I described. So you can kind of put whatever you want in your sacred space when you're doing this ritual. Of course, I have crystals here. You can also use like some candles. I have some candles that I love. You can also use like some incense if you want. But one of the things that you do need to make sure that you have is a journal and a pen. So now that you have your sacred space all set up and ready to go, we are going to set some intentions in our journal. So here are some journal prompts that you can use to get really clear on your new moon intentions. What new beginnings do I want to call into my life? What manifestation frequency or feeling state do I want to call in and grow during this lunar cycle? For this one, you could write something like wealth or happiness. You are just looking for a general frequency or a vibe that you would like to grow and expand in your life. Next, we have what goals do I want to set into motion? You can also just write down what specific manifestation you want to call in for this one. So when you are pondering these journal prompts, I have a couple of tips that I want you to keep in mind when you are writing down your intentions. So first of all, I want you to make sure that you are writing these in the present tense. So instead of writing something like, I am going to get the job of my dreams, you would write something like, I have the job of my dreams. You know, just keep it in the present tense to really ground it into your present reality. And you also want to make sure that you are writing what you do want and not what you don't want. So for example, if you're wanting to become wealthy and align to the frequency of wealth, yourself, you would want to write something like, I am rich, not something like, I am no longer broke, I am no longer struggling to pay the bills. Or if you are looking to manifest your dream relationship, you would write something like, my person is calling and texting me every day, not, I want this person to stop ignoring me. You know what I mean? So you always want to write what you want, not what you don't want. And this is because when the universe is tapping into your intentions, the universe isn't speaking language, right? It's not speaking English or French or Spanish or whatever. It is speaking frequency. And so it does not understand words like not, don't, all those negative words that we write. It doesn't understand that. It just picks up on the frequency of the sentence. So if you are writing, I am wealthy, the frequency is wealth. And if you are writing, I am no longer broke, the frequency is broke. So do you understand that? So you want the frequency of your intention to be what you want to manifest. So that's why we always write our intentions featuring what we want and not what we want to avoid. So once you have finished pondering these journal prompts and you have your intentions written down, now we're going to close our eyes and move into a short meditation so that we can connect with the energy of our intentions and ground them into our 3D reality. So once you have your eyes closed, I want you to take a couple moments to just connect to the present moment, connect to your breath. So once you feel like your energy is grounded in your body and in the present moment, I want you to take a moment to just call in your higher self, source energy, and any spirit guides or ancestors that you would like to have assist you in bringing these intentions to fruition. So we're going to take a moment in silence to just open up our energy to our higher self, our spirit guides, ancestors, anybody who is on our spirit team to help us align with these intentions. Kind of energetically call them in. Next, I want you to tap into the energy of your intentions. So I want you to take that sheet of intentions that you wrote and I want you to read your intentions either in your head or out loud and then embody that energy the best that you can. So you're going to, as you read your intention, try to feel that energy flowing through you and try to feel how you would feel if you were already living that desire. So here we're kind of just using some manifestation visualization techniques to really ground this frequency into our being. After you have done this, I want you to imagine your intentions as a ball of energy floating up into the universe and imagine planting this ball of energy into the universe among the stars, like you would plant a seed into the soil. And imagine letting this energy go and trusting that the universe will take care of this energy and transform it into your manifestation. Allow the energy to transform the seeds of your intentions into physical manifestations. And then lastly, to close out this ceremony, I want you to take a minute to offer gratitude for your spirit team, your higher self, and for the universe at large. We want to just close out this ceremony with a moment of gratitude and thanks for the universe and for our spirit team for helping to bring our intentions into our life. That's it. You've now completed your new moon ritual. So what should you expect after you do this new moon ritual, right? Well, it kind of depends on each individual intention. With some intentions, you may see growth and transformation right away within that first lunar cycle. But with some larger intentions, it may take longer for them to physically manifest. So no matter what you are seeing in your 3D reality, whether you are seeing your intentions coming to you right away or if you're not seeing any movement at all, no matter what you're seeing, I want you to just kind of block that out and just trust that because you did this ritual, because you planted those seeds into the universe, trust that the universe is working on those seeds. The universe is growing those seeds into your manifestation. Each time that you affirm your intention and your trust in the universe at large, you are further enhancing that vibration. And it is helping you and the universe both align you towards that desire. So I don't recommend that you spend a lot of time checking your 3D for your manifestation or looking at how long it's been since you did the ritual and wondering when it's going to come. I would rather you just lean back, relax, and trust in divine timing. The ironic thing about the universe is that the less that you need something to happen now, happen fast, the more often it happens fast, right? So just lean back and trust that you planted the seeds and your work is done. It's good to look at these manifestations like we are planting a real life seed, right? If you're trying to grow a smaller plant, it may grow quicker, but if you're trying to grow a larger plant like a tree, it may take longer to fully bloom into that tree or grow into its full potential. So if you are trying to manifest some really big changes into your life, you might want to make this new moon ritual a monthly practice and continue to set those same intentions every month, because when you are doing this, you are growing and amplifying the energy of those intentions. And if you're looking for some more guidance, some more support on your manifestation journey, I'm actually offering a coaching package called 30 Days to Manifest Your Dream Life. In this package, I will provide you with a personalized manifestation plan that you can do for 30 days that will help to align your energy with your manifestation. And I also offer some DM coaching as well if you're interested in that. And if you want to learn some more manifestation practices, check out my video here on scripting. In this video, I'm spilling all of my scripting secrets. It is literally like the guide to scripting. So if you're interested in learning some more manifestation tools, this is a great video to check out next.